Hello, friends of Sudoku, and good morning and welcome to this Friday's version of the New York Times Hard Sudoku puzzle. It is the 23rd of February, my granddaughter's birthday, and it's the year of 2024. I am back from my motorcycle trip. It was wonderful. I'm now busy refamiliarizing myself with how to edit 4K video. One of these days, I will upload about 15 minutes of footage to my YouTube channel from this trip. That out of the way, let's have a look at what we have got today. We have got a 7 here because these 7s block these squares and this 7 blocks up. So here is a 7. A 3 must go here or here because this 3 blocks across. We have a 5 here and here blocking down, so this must be a 5. Two 7s blocking 5 squares, therefore 7 goes here. Seven blocks across and down. We're going to have a 7 here or here blocking down. So one of these two squares must be a 7. And we can say which one is going to be because this 7 blocks across, this blocks down, one of these is a 7, making it impossible for this square to be a 7. So the 7 must go here. We have a couple of 9s blocking up. Here is a 9. Did I say this is a hard Sudoku puzzle? Yes, it is. I was just not sure that I'd mentioned it. So now we have a 4 here or here. We have a 1, 4, 3 blocking this square, so that must be an 8. I hope you can't hear the fan going on in the background here. It's pretty hot here today in Nha Trang, Vietnam. And just as much for the sake of my laptop being cooled down as for my own sake, I had to turn on the fan today. 1 and 2 block here, 1 and 2 go here. Therefore, a 6 and an 8 here. And therefore, a 4 and a 3 here. 3 blocks over, here's a 4, here's a 3. We have a 4 blocking down here and across here. So in theory, both of these can be 4s, except this 4 blocks across. Therefore, one of these is a 4, and therefore this can't be a 4. So the 4 must go here. Now, 1 and a 3 for these squares, easy. 3 blocks down, here's a 1, here's a 3, right? 2 3s blocking 4 squares, here's a 3. 6, 7, 8 here. Can we do anything? 7 here or here, we know that. 6, 8 here. 7, 6 here. Let me figure this out. Or maybe let me not figure this out until I know more. Here, 2 and a 6. Therefore, one of these must be a 1. And therefore, we have a 1 either here or here. I think we can figure out an 8 for this square. Let's see how this goes. This 8 blocks across, blocking here. This 8 therefore forces an 8 to go here or here, blocking here. So one of these must be an 8. And since none of these can be an 8, this must be an 8 because we still need an 8 for column 2. 2, 3, 6 here. So we got 3 here or here, and we got 3 here or here. 2 and 6 I don't know much about. Or do I? Yes, I do, because one of these must be a 6 blocking down. So Since both 3 and 6 block down, this must be a 2, and these must be 3 and 6. And let me do this one now. Here we had the 6 and the 8, right? Therefore, we have a 1 here. Here now a 7 and a 6. No can do, but these therefore must be a 2, 5, and an 8. 5. Huh. Well, 8 blocks here and here, so it's pretty much going to have to be here. And these are 2 and 5. 1, 2, 6 here still. 2 and 6 here. 2 blocks up. 6 goes here and 2 here. 2, 2 block up. 2 blocks across. 2 here. 6 and 6. 6 goes here or here. We need a 6 therefore for one of these 3 squares. Too early to tell. 1 and a 4. We need a 1 and a 4 across here. This is a 6, 8. This is a 6, 8. So this is going to be a 1 or a 4. That is for sure. But I'm not sure of much else about those. But I know that this must be a 9. And I know this because this cannot be a 9. See here? Therefore, one of these 2 must be a 9 blocking across. So this 9 blocks across, 9 blocks up, 9 blocks up, 9 here, therefore. Discounting the 3 here, I'm now looking at a 1, 2, and a 5 across here. Can we do anything? Well, 5 goes here or here. 2 goes here or here. 1 we don't really know about, do we? 6 and 8 must go in 2 of these 3 squares. 4, 8. 4, 8. Want to know, don't know. I'm looking now at column 7. There is a pattern, I think. And I think I touched upon it before with a 4 and an 8, because the 4s and 8 do seem to have, and the 6s do seem to have some ramifications. Let's have a look at the entire column 7 and look what's missing. We're missing 1, 4, 5, 6, 8. There's a 4, 6, 8 here. This is a 1, 5. There's a 4, 6, 8 here. This is a 1, 5. So 1 and 5 go in these 2 squares. That doesn't help me much with the remaining 4, 6, 8, but it tells me that 1 and 5 now can't go in any of these 2 squares here. And since we have a 1 blocking across here, we know that one of these must be a 1. We also have a 5 blocking across here. And 5 also can't go in any of these 2 squares. So a 1 and a 5 pair must go here. And since this 5 blocks across, we know that this must be a 1 and this must be a 5. This 1 blocks across, this 1 blocks across, this 1 blocks up. We have a 1 here. Now a 2 here and here force a 2 to go here, and therefore this can't be a 2 anymore. It must be a 6, and these must be a 1, 2. The 2 blocks over, here's a 1, and here's a 2. 4, 6, 8 here now. 4, 6, 8. So one of these must be a 4. because this 4 blocks across, one of these is a 4 blocking across, right? I did say that 1, 5 go here and here. Isn't that true? Yes, it is true because the 4, 6, 8, 6, 8, 4 block here, 6, 8, 4 block here, and the 1 and a 5 can't go here. So we got 1 and a 5 here, and the 1 now blocks over. So here's a 5, and here's a 1. This 6 blocks these two squares, so this has got to be a 6, and this therefore must be a 3, which blocks across here. This 3 blocks down here. We have a 3 here, and we have ourselves a 7 here, which blocks up, giving me a 7 for this position, and therefore for this. And as I'm sure we recall, this now must be a 6. Now we have a 6 here or here. And these two can only now be a 5 and a 2. Still a 6, 8 here. 1 and 1 block here and here. Here's a 1. 8 blocks down. Here's an 8. Here's a 4. Blocking up. 4 blocks up. 4 blocks across. A 4 goes here. Here a 6. Now we can resolve the 8, 6 we had going on over here. 8 blocks up, so an 8 must be hanging out here, and this must be a 9. What did I say here? A 5 and a 9, didn't I? Well, I don't know if I don't think I did say that, but it's clear now that this must be a 5 and this must be a 9. 5 blocks this square, so this must be a 5 and this must be a 2. Which blocks across? This 2 blocks up. We have a 2 here. And this must be an 8. Blocking this square, this 8 blocks this square. Here's an 8. This must be a 4. Therefore, this must be a 4. This must be a 6. And this must be a 6. And that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Please come back here tomorrow for a new video. Bye for now.